This is a distance, rate, time problem. We're gonna record the distance, and here we're gonna record the rate, and here we're gonna record the time for John, and also here for Mary. Distance is equal to rate times time. So in this case, let's see what we know about the rate. We know Mary, she is walking 2 km/h faster than John. So if I let x to be the rate for John, what would be the rate for Mary? Okay, correct, says x plus 2. That's correct, so it would be x plus 2. So if the rate for John is x, the rate for Mary would be x plus 2 because she is walking 2 km faster. Now, we know the time for Mary is equal to, in this case, Mary could reach John 3 hours after she left. So over here, the time that we're going to record for that would be 3. Okay. So what would be the time for John? Anyone? Okay. So they put 4.5. Okay. David, can you tell me why it's 4.5? Okay. David says because he left an hour and a half earlier. That's absolutely correct, because he left 1 hour and a half earlier. John leaves his house at 7 a.m. His sister Mary leaves the house at 8:30. So it's 1 hour and a half earlier. So you need to add that to the time that would be for John. So that would be 3 plus 1.5. So the time for John would be 4.5. Remember, the distance is equal to rate times time. So the distance that John covers would be simply rate, which is x, times 4.5. So it would be 4.5 x. So this distance that Mary covers would be 3 times x plus, that's the distance that John covers, and then 3 times x plus just the distance that Mary covers. Alright, now what we need to do is write our equation. The distance that both covers exactly the same, so we have to write 4.5x must be equal to 3 times x plus 2, and then simply solve for x. You distribute 4.5x is equal to, we distribute 3x plus 3 times 2 would be equal to 6. In order to solve for x, we can subtract 3x from both sides of the equation, and then on the left hand side you would get 4.5x minus 3x. That gives me 1.5x is equal to 6. And then to solve for x, I have 1.5x is equal to 6 so far. If I divide both sides by 1.5, then that gives me what x is. So x would be equal to 6 divided by 1.5, which is equal to 4. And don't forget, you need to put a unit in front of that, kilometer per hour. So if the rate for John is 4 km/h, what would be the rate for Mary? It would be 4 plus 2, which is equal to 6 km/h.